Leo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. And it's a message for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I'm going to do with your family or Cancerian. I don't know. This is an energy reading. So it showed up on your feed because there's something here that's going to help you in some way. If you're not a Leo, the only reason why you would call it to you is because it's still your reading. So believe you, if you found it, it found you. It's your message. It always shows up at just the right time, and this is where your message begins. It all popped out at once, and it's all just like boom in a pile. So let's go over it one by one. What first shows up is the Cancerian energy, the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is about progress and moving forward and taking control of your own situation and moving forward, moving on, going. So this could mean progress. This could mean getting over something. This could also mean growing up and taking the reins in your own hands, starting to take control of your own life. But it's definitely progress, getting somewhere, going somewhere. Underneath is the King of Cups. So this could be a father figure, or it's just a Cancerian masculine. Masculine, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But this is all, it's like now, it's like emotional certainty and security. Now I know what I want. Now I know who I am. And now I know which direction I'm going in. Certainty about what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, what you're knowing, who you are. This is self-possessed confidence. Okay, let's start from here. We have Wheel of Fortune, which is fortune. It's things are looking up. They're on the up and up. The wheel is on the upswing for you now. This is good karma, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about, fortune is not luck. Fortune is not luck. Fortune is 100%, Oh, this just came out. So it's almost like you've been through the ringer, you've been through the heartbreak, or you're coming out of heartbreak, or it was good luck that your heart got broken, that there was a disappointment, or a disappointment that's coming. There was something looming, and I know that you felt it because this Piscean energy is here, right? And then we have Six of Wands, which is victory and success. So there's something that really upsets you that now it's almost like it has a surprise happy ending, or a surprise good thing that comes out of it. And this is going to resurrect you and make you feel better, or get you ahead and push you forward. We also then have the King of Cups, feeling really good about yourself, secure in yourself, certain of yourself. This is a sense of emotional security and being able to now go on and move forward. I feel like you're going to prove something to yourself, because there was an experience that may have lessened or degraded somehow how you felt. But ultimately now you're coming up on the other side. You're rising from the ashes of whatever crap you were experiencing. And you're coming out on the other side feeling good about who you are, where you are in life, and very, very certain about which direction to go. So this is looking good for you. We're going to get into the details, but let's start with a moon card. I've been selecting these moon cards too late, and I just want to know, I don't know why. I'm doing this reading on November 6th. Sorry, guys. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe over here. I also have a Patreon account where you have to pay $5 a month to get these videos. And these are free here, right? So why would you do that? Number one, there's no commercials. Never will be. And number two, because some of you are premium over here anyway. And number two, you get the extendeds off or half off indefinitely. And so I'm starting to build over there. And $5 it's nothing. I'm just going to say it. It's less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks. So you're welcome, and good karma, share the good karma. Good karma comes to you. We help others. All comes around. I'll see you over on Patreon, and welcome to the membership, because I would love to have you over there. But a time to give rather than take, that's really interesting. Really interesting, because that's the modality I was in. It's time to give rather than take. So this is Virgo energy. You want to make something better. You want to make something healthy. You want to make something work right. And it's less about you than it is about making something function or making something right and making it be built the correct way or doing it the correct way. This is also earth energy, so it's much more practical. A time to give rather than take, but there's something more to it that I want to get into. What more am I feeling here? Virgo energy. I don't think you're dealing with a Virgo. This is energy. Oh, you have shit. Okay. You have more Virgo energy, which is getting things done, doing things, being practical, being healthy, maybe even in some ways, like taking a back seat to somebody else. And then we have, or you really want to help somebody because you're just inclined to say, well, I know you're worth it. We have Ace of Wands. It's a new passion. It's a new start. It's a brand new interest. It's somebody has handed you the baton to make things work or to make things better. And you sense that. You can feel it. And so this is what you're going to be doing. This could also just mean a new job, right? Time for a new job or a new line of work. If so, I can tell you there is an offer coming into you. I don't know if you know it yet or where it's going to come from, but let's ask. Where is this Ace of Wands coming from? Something that you walked away from, something that you were done with, something that, I don't think this is a new thing. No, it's a new beginning. It's a new start. It's coming from the fact that you walked away from something and just were done with it. Nothing, it wasn't fulfilling. Like somebody got sick and tired of being sick and tired, or it's coming from, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm just not feeling it. And a totally new start, a totally new beginning, in a totally new direction. It's coming from you being fed up with something, and so you started from scratch. 10 of Pentacles means that there's a great deal of value here. Something had to do with home. It had to do with family. It had to do with, that's where the value was. And it's like in some ways something just wasn't that. It wasn't that solidness, that assuredness. It didn't have that value, you know, the intrinsic value, the real value. It didn't have that. And so you were done. You had to get away from it because you have this standard that something was not living up to. Okay, so where do we go from here? I think you know exactly where your Eight of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. It could have been that you were just fed up with something when that moon came out. Like, I was going to say this. I was going to say this. We had the full moon in Taurus. It was on November 5th. So anybody, any one of you, Leo, if your sun sign is in Leo, if your birthday is around August 5th, anytime between, I would say the 2nd all the way through the 8th, if you were born in that time frame, around 13 degrees Leo, your natal sun would have been square to this moon, which means that you would have felt a large pull. You would have felt major sensitivity. You would have felt pissed and challenged, and these challenging emotions would have come up, and things would have felt more confrontational to you. Because it was pushing you to do something. It was pushing you to make a choice and act upon those emotions. It was pushing you because it wanted you to get going and kind of catalyze. That's what squares do. They challenge you to make you release energy. They challenge you to make you let energy go so that you can go in the new direction or have a fresh start. And so if this was something that you've been tolerating for a while, or a direction that you already knew you were done with, you just, I guess, now you know it, and now you're done with it. Like now it's official. What's that little glimmer thing? I don't know. You're just so ready to, something is very over for you. That's what I keep getting. Like, it's just so done. And it's good because you want something better. You want something healthier. You want something stronger. And this was just a clarifier. This is the actual, this is the reading. So you know what you want. And its value lies in togetherness, maintainability, sustainability, the fact that everybody's on the same page, family, history, just connection, communication. 10 of Pentacles is a lot of wealth and it is a lot of value, but it's not just the value of money. It's the value of family money, of people taking care of each other, of knowing that you have something to fall back on, and having deep, deep roots. This could be a house. You could be buying a house, deciding to lay a foundation somewhere that you're committing yourself to for long term. So this could be a long-term connection or relationship, and walking away from anything that does not support that. You know, just being done with something that was kind of beneath you, to be honest with you. If somebody wasn't willing to commit, and there's so much success up ahead. There's so many opportunities and there's so many offers coming to you. Then we have building blocks. You started this a while ago. Could have been a couple of years ago. Not desperately long ago, but like a couple of years ago, laying the foundation. You laid the foundation for this, building blocks stacked upon it. It's almost like maybe now you're finally able to move in to this home, or make it a metaphor. You're finally able to move into the home that you've been building and committing yourself to for a couple of years now. There is a blessing in this and manifesting in front of you. But it's not without your commitment. It was not without your hard work and your steady work, your steady commitment. That's why the Virgo energy was showing up so much, because this was maintainable. This was something that you dedicated yourself to. You put yourself in, and you didn't expect instantaneous gratification. You didn't expect it. Thinker, you were planning something. It's almost like architecture. Really. You've been thinking about this for a while, and something has been building inside of you, or you have been strategizing and building the foundation to get to where you are, or to have the opportunity that you have now. So you absolutely have to take it. It's absolutely 100% yes, correct, 100%. This is where you do it. This is where it is it. It becomes what it's supposed to be. But you've been planning something for a while. And it's been growing, and now it's happening. No, I don't think that's all for you. Though I'll give it a shuffle over in the extended and say, Leo, I want to know what the angel messages are saying here. We have in the past stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. So there was something that happened in the past that was actually very lovely. And the reason why there was heartbreak, because something disrupted it. Something interrupted it. This is not even nostalgia. What you had built in the past, it looked exactly the way you wanted it to look. Whatever complications were getting in the way or fucking that up, it's now over. Like you've gotten over the hump or the obstacle, and then you're on the other side here where there is resources. There is, it's like being good again. Being okay, being set again. But there seemed to be some sort of a break that you were dealing with. Okay. Come on. Ten of Swords. Something is done and finished. The worst has happened. The pain and suffering is done. This is just terrible stress and pain and taking it all out of you. This is acceptance that something is done and over with. That is 100% the case. That something has been too much backstabbing, too much bullshit, or you can see that that's all you're going to have. And it's like, enough is enough, because I have better shit to look forward to, and this doesn't even belong to me anymore. This isn't even a part of who I am anymore. I don't care, and I don't have any need for it. You've figured your way out. You figured your way forward. It all makes sense to you now, and you are moving forward. Moving forward, or actually moving. Because something got crushed and ruined, and it's like, good, let it be done, because you're done with something. And then we have Six of Pentacles, not just on the bottom of the deck anymore. It's right there. You have other options. You have other offers. There are other resources in your life, and you have other priorities. And there's some sort of success that's happening here when it comes to money or finances or where you're headed. There are offers coming your way with something that you thought was, this isn't an ex coming back. Something, when I say something that you thought was ruined and done, it wasn't the right thing to begin with. Now you're on to the right thing. Okay? We have Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Somebody who is very administrative, somebody who is very managerial, somebody who's very responsible and practical with money. This could be a new job, a new career, a new vocation that is happening in your life that will lead to long-term success and abundance. Let's go to the extended. I got to find out more. A little bit more about where this is all coming from and what this ruin is about. I will see you guys there. Link is down below.